Today, we induct the newest honoree to the Springfield Wall of Fame, who will take his place along such luminaries as Stuffman, Poochie, and the man who invented the yield sign, Paul Yield. Springfield's own Vance Connor!
Hey, hi.
The guy owns a few local businesses and everyone treats him like he's God.
Your father's just jealous because Vance was our class president in high school.
If I had one class president, I'd be the one getting thrown up in the air right now.
Rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat, don't tip the boat.
So under my reign as vice president, we sent 3 mathletes to the state finals. All of the 10th graders' lima beans germinated. Yeah! And now I'm going to throw it back to a guy who, in my opinion, is the classiest principal in the business, Principal Dondelinger.
Our next candidate is, Homer Simpson. Please hold your applause forever.
You know what? I spent all night working on that speech, but now I realize the best thing to do is speak from my heart. I feel that, fellow Wildcats.
I've never heard a speech so bad. 10 days detention.
No fair.
Anyone who votes for Vance gets a half day tomorrow.
Half day, eh?
Don't feel bad, homie. I married you.
Oh, there they are, my favorite mixed-race couple.
Guys that popular and confident are never truly happy.
He looks happy.
Tears of a clown.
He's not crying, and he's not known for clowning.
Angry nut coming through.
Clear a path, Marsh.
Hey, Homer Simpson, how you been?
Great, thanks. Listen, settle a bet. Behind that smile, you're dying, right?
Behind this smile is a bigger smile trying to get out.
Homer, why are you so down on Vance Connor? He gave me one of his kidneys.
Yeah, me too.
Because when Vance beat me in that election, he ruined my life. Why'd you just exchange that look of guilt?
Listen, Homer, something weird happened back in high school. Teenage Carl and I were walking down the hallway when...
You two, I want you to take this box and bury it in the woods. The true results of this election must never be known.
So there's a chance I actually won. I gotta dig up that ballot box.
Just let it go, Homer.
Al Gore? Ballot stolen. Real winner unknown. What is the truth? I gotta know.
There it is.
The ballot box?
No, this is the box that tells us where the ballot box is. Right under this.
Vance Connor.
No!
Homer Simpson.
No!
Vance Connor.
No!
Homer Simpson.
No!
And the winner is... Homer Simpson.
Yes! I'm senior class president! If I'd been class president like I was supposed to, I'd be the one with the big mansion and the colored TVs and the hot wife. Dondelinger took that life away from me. And the taking of a life is murder. And the punishment for murder is, well, it varies from state to state and by race. But I'm gonna find Dondelinger and tell him I know what he did last summer!
That's the thing about you assistant principals. You can drive the ball, but you can't putt. Wait a minute. You're not an our foursome. No other foursome would have me. My legs gross people out.
Dondelinger! I should have been class president, but you stole the election from me.
I can explain, but are you sure we should talk in front of your son?
No, Dondelinger, I want some answers.
Very well. It's a fact I didn't like you, Simpson. Still don't.
Homer Simpson, what a loser.
Hey, what if we got everyone to vote for him as a joke and he won? Yeah.
So you see, I disposed of the ballot box to spare your feelings.
You denied me my dream, so I'm angry. I hate you.
As principal, I did a lot of things I'm not proud of. I would steal school chalk from my home chalkboard. But I'm not sorry I rigged that election.
Homie, you're barely eating.
Yeah, I can actually see your hands. They're not just a blur.
I don't feel much like eating. I'll never know what would have happened if I'd been class president.
They say, if he stirs the sauce just right, he can also see what might have been.
Watch the sauce. You see what I see? I see a hair. You see too much. Yes, I like to stir.
Your new senior class president is... Homer Simpson.
Our president's a real loser.
I would have been a winner instead of some idiot spending his Saturday night staring into a bowl of sauce. Come on, stir. I must see more.
Homie, please. Nothing good will come of this.
Marge, unlike CPR, this is something I must know.
Very well. Now we must once more stare madly into the sauce.
Mr. President, do you approve of the bailout of the French Club?
They're too big to fail.
Homer, do you have a date for the prom yet?
Sorry. The only girl I could ever want is right over there. Debbie Pinson.
Forget it, Marge. A girl like you could never land a Homer Simpson.
Aha! So Dad's life would actually have been worse because he wouldn't have gotten together with Mom.
I got the biggest lapels, the ruffliest shirt, and the most beautiful girl. Homer Simpson, class president.
Oh my God, he's talking to me.
A lot of great things have happened to me lately, but they're nothing compared to meeting you. May I have this dance? Sorry, Debbie. I hope you can find happiness without me.
Who wants a cheerleader on the rebound?
I do. Oh, right.
Whoa, who's that side of beef munching on our sister?
Young man,
You have the noble bearing of the barbarian leader Workingatorix.
Thank you, mysterious weirdo.
How would you like to work for me?
Sir, we could start him off in Sector 7G.
7G? Let the Lennys and the Carls of the world waste their wretched lives in that testicle-shriveling torture chamber.
Honey, I'm home. Where are the kids?
You used protection. We never had any.
This is the best of all possible worlds. Blah, blah, blah. And I want to live in the sauce.
If you could live in the sauce, don't you think I would live in the sauce? Stupido.
Dad, we need to have a talk.
Oh, I get it. You're all gonna try to convince me that my life is great just like it is, right?
Are you kidding? We couldn't even convince you that Bruce Wayne is Batman. Dad, we think the sauce had it all wrong.
Oh, look who thinks he's smarter than sauce.
Sweetheart, I think you'll feel better after we take a little walk.
My own plaque. And one for Vice President Butthead. Cool.
Oh, pardon me. Can my son have his picture taken with you?
Really? Sure.
Dad, do you think I could be elected class president?
Well, we can't all be Homer Simpson, son.
Now let's get something to eat.
How about Italian?
God, no.
I hear there's a Korean barbecue place where the beef spells out the date of your death.
Woo, that sounds like fun.
In case you were wondering why I'm so tired.
Lisa Simpson, a bright girl in a dull school. She likes the sound a Sharpie makes when she does well on a test. She adores the woody sweetness of a fresh baritone reed. What was this? You will soon see.
Jasper!
Suddenly, in the middle of this corrupt school, a mystery. Meanwhile, for the first time in his life, Homer would be disappointed in a kitchen.
I've decided to be a Tupperware salesperson.
Tupperware? Isn't that the thing where you find people to host parties where you then sell everyone plastic food boxes?
Will you do your Kickstarters? Please, homie. I want to open a checking account so the family finally has one.
Marge, no wife of mine will ever have to work, is what men used to say for some insane reason. You have my blessing.
Lisa returned to Jasper's childhood, and all she wanted was her own secret giggle.
When I was 6 years old, I brought my treasure box for show and tell. Another kid took it, never gave it back. And now somehow it's here. Been angry my whole life, but suddenly the world seems magical.
Tupperware?
I'd love to buy some.
No, you don't buy it now. You have a party, and then I sell it to your friends.
No.
You have the party at your house.
Okay, Marge, you're like a black hole of sadness and split ends. What is wrong with you?
I haven't booked a single Tupperware party. I don't have that. What's the Jewish word for chutzpah?
You mean you have no confidence? You know what? I will throw a Tupperware party for you, but it's gonna take me a while to plan. How about tonight?
You're on. What the heck are you doing? That's a punch bowl, and that's for leftover lasagna. Nah, I can't do this. I can't do this.
Can't, Marge. I never want to hear you use the CA next Tuesday word again. Okay, think pretty thoughts. Now, get rid of those things on your feet and put these on. Now go out there and sell some thingies!
Julio, what is this?
I see you're checking out the merchandise. Let me assure you, the lids match the tubs.
Oh, you should have told us this was a drag Tupperware party.
He's the most convincing woman I've ever seen.
All right, boys. Let's put tops on bottoms.
She's funny.
Be Arthur funny?
No one's that funny.
And that night, Marge sold more Tupperware than she ever imagined. And I, drawn by the farcical premise, began narrating her story too.
Okay, so here's what happened, okay? This is so important, I'm gonna drop the accent. Everyone thought you were a drag queen.
I felt so pretty, but the whole time people thought I was a man. Well, the next time, I'm just going to be myself.
But that was you with confidence.
Oh, you're just being nice.
It was you! And besides, the top Tupperware sellers, they're all drag queens.
Go for it, Marge. Who cares if what's outside doesn't match what's inside? I'm labeled lunch snacks, but people use me to store pot.
Homer, order anything you like. It's on me. Anything.
Okay, I'm gonna need 2 menus and 4 tables. And get rid of all this silverware. It just slows me down. Oh, Marge, thank you. Thank you. I'm so happy. And there it is. Leftover lasagna.
Lisa still felt sort of magnifique, but the magical feeling from her good deeds started to fade. So she thought, why not secretly bring magic into others' lives?
Yes.
Looks like dyeing my nose hair's really paying off.
Come on, I only get paid if they're all gone. And they check the trash, believe me. Oh my God, people are taking them.
I need your help again.
But Lisa's greatest challenge was to make Mrs. Skinner believe in her son again. So Lisa created an imaginary journal for Seymour, one that would mend all fences.
I have to get this fake diary into Skinner's house.
So Lisa hid the diary where she knew Mrs. Skinner would find it. Anywhere a grown man would expect privacy.
Huh? Mother is a great woman. Oh, Seymour loves me!
Meanwhile, to help perfect her art and increase business, Julio took Marge to Springfield's hottest drag club, with its most confusing bathroom signage.
Marge, this is Queen Shantae. Okay. This is the kind of confidence that you need. Can Marge lip sync with us?
Honey, I'll tell you what I told Eddie Murphy. Sure, why not? So, tell me about this Marge character. What is she like?
Well, she's long-suffering.
You got all eyes on you. A nasty housewife lady. Come out of your mom's shell and become a bombshell. Work that blue bouffante. Do it, oh. All the boys say she's a female phenomenon.
Sachet with Shantae. Work that blue bouffante. Oh, hi, Helen.
Hi, Marge. I heard you're selling Tupperware. Money troubles at home?
Why are you so bitter, Helen?
You better beware, Bart. Mom just grew a backbone.
You mean it, Mother? You'll finally let me take karate lessons?
All seemed well, but like young Sheldon, it would not last forever.
Oh, hello, Mother. Karate is so much better than I ever...
Seymour, I knew this journal was a lie.
I planted that journal. I'm sorry. I did it so you'd be nicer to your son.
Nicer? I spoiled the little loser, but not anymore.
I'm so sorry.
Look at me, boys. I'm living off my wife like Mr. Meryl Streep. Don Gummer.
Homer, do you know exactly what Marge is up to?
Get really drunk, then go to this address.
Hello. Are you on the list?
I have to be on the list for a Tupperware party? Marge! You didn't tell me you're tricking all these people into thinking you're a drag queen when you're really a regular housewife in need of empowerment, and now that I say it out loud, it doesn't seem so bad. Kids, please give us a moment. You're cool.
I don't want to hear your stupid speech. I had a moment of confidence, and now it's destroyed. I'm going out. You can watch the kids and wonder where I am. Lisa, are you okay?
I tried to play God and like the real God. It went horribly wrong.
Life was a struggle for the Simpson women, even Maggie.
Read the tots.
Go to the roof?
Lisa, would you join us for lunch?
We decided to bring some magic into your life.
Ah, you deserve it, sweetie. You're the only person in this town who thinks about someone other than herself.
Homer, we're sorry we razzed you. We were just trying to hurt your feelings.
I am so sorry. I don't know what I can do.
Nothing you can do. Change your name, glue on a wig, and find yourself a new woman.
That's it! Everyone, I have two enormously sad things I feel a need to tell all of you. Number one, I've deceived you. I'm not a drag queen.
Girl, you didn't deceive nobody. We all knew.
My husband and I have had more than the usual number of scrapes, but we've always gotten back to our love. But this time, you all made me feel understood and supported.
Oh, well then I went through a lot of work for nothing.
Oh, me.
Honey, I understand it now.
Ow! If you don't go to him, Marge, I will. And he will never leave my kitchen. My pulled pork banh mi keeps the baby in the cradle.
Homie, I love you.
And so all was well. Au revoir, jusqu'à la prochaine.